So you are stuck in the dreaded friend zone. How the hell do you get it into a real relationship? Watch a video and find out. The reason that you are stuck in the friend zone is simply because either the other person isn't really into you or you have never made it clear that you're into them. These are really the only reasons that people get stuck in this so-called friend zone. There is no such thing as an actual friend zone. It's just you're a friend. And if you haven't made it clear that you'd like to date somebody, well then, why would they want to date you? You're just a friend. On the other hand, if you have tried to make it clear that you'd like to date them, and then they've said they just want you to stay as friends, then again, you're not really in the friend zone, they just only see you as a friend, and that's absolutely okay. You don't really want to try and break out of it because, for whatever reason, this person hasn't liked the way you've presented yourself. Now, yeah, that kind of sucks, and yeah, you could beat yourself up about it, but the reality is you shouldn't put all your eggs into one basket anyway. For most people, you're better off having a large group of friends that you may or may not be attracted to. Focus on developing that social group, and then it becomes so much easier to meet people that you're actually attracted to. And at some point, you're going to meet someone who's attracted to you in return. And there are many things you can do to boost your attraction to that social group. And those things, by the way, are nothing to do with working out, making more money, or anything like those lines. The things that tend to attract people are, one, not pressuring anyone into a relationship with you because that's weird and creepy. Two, becoming more confident in social settings and conversation in general. If when you speak, everyone laughs and enjoys themselves, then you're doing well. If when you speak, everyone kind of goes quiet or awkward or doesn't really want to listen to what you have to say or argues with you, or worse, you argue with them, then you're not really having confident conversation, you're actually having aggressive conversation. That's not the same thing. And lastly, you gotta have the ability to escalate. You gotta be able to talk about sex in a comfortable way that makes people feel relaxed around you. If you can do these three things, then you're gonna find that even if you are in the friend zone, people are gonna wanna pull you out of it more often than not because actually you're gonna rank as one of the most normally socially calibrated guys they've ever met and the kind of person they want to go on a date with. So the reality is getting out of the friend zone into relationship zone is all about making sure that you develop those key aspects. But the one thing that's probably going to make all the difference is actually being willing to make it clear when you're attracted to somebody. Now, this is what throws people off because they don't know how to say it. How do you go up to someone and be like, hey, I like you? One of the easiest ways to do this is as you're hanging out with somebody, ideally within the first few days of meeting them, rather than waiting years and years and years to suddenly profess your love, just turn around to them and say, hey, you're really beautiful. I don't know if you know that, but I wanted to let you know. And then look at their response. If they say, thank you, then you're kind of in an awkward situation where they may not be reciprocating those feelings. That doesn't mean you can't do anything about it, but it does mean that you probably need to boost your attraction. And we've got a whole bunch of ways of teaching people how to do that, which you can do, and you can probably find a whole bunch of stuff on the internet as well. However, if their response is to give you a compliment back, then that's usually a really good sign that they like you. And while you may not be in relationship territory yet, it's usually a good sign that you can just start moving things to the next level and maybe invite them out on a date and spend some time with them. As long as you think about the friend zone as not being a place where you're stuck, but actually just you're actually a friend, and you're not afraid to express your attraction to somebody when you are attracted to them, then you're gonna find you get stuck in the friend zone less and less, and actually you have a lot more options when it comes to dating people. You can uncover how to be naturally attractive with what I share in my ACE formula. So many men make the mistake of running around approaching women, trying to convince them to get into a relationship or to sleep with them. But the real experts know that the key to an effortless and fulfilling dating life is to become the kind of person that women chase. Now, using the techniques that I reveal in my ACE formula, you'll become naturally attractive and be the kind of person that women want to pursue. The best part is my ACE formula is completely free. All you have to do is click the link that should be in the description below this video and enter your regular details to discover the secret of being naturally attractive.